Welcome, CTA students. My name is Tahit Chappelle, and I'm the Executive Director of the New Jersey Department of State's Cannabis Training Academy, the state's online, no-cost technical assistance program aimed at helping you understand the cannabis licensing application process. Today, we are continuing our expert webinar series. These series brings the best and brightest subject matter experts from the cannabis industry, from state government, the ancillary market, and beyond. This webinar features Wesley McWhite, the director of the NJCRC's Office of Diversity and Inclusion. This webinar presentation will give prospective cannabis applicants insight on how to address cure letters during their license process and address any issues or mistakes that are found within their licensing application. Let's get into it.
Hello, my name is Wesley McWhite III. I am the director of the Office of Diversity and Inclusion at the New Jersey Cannabis Regulatory Commission. And this exciting webinar is all about cure letters. I've received a cure letter, now what? In this presentation, we are going to discuss from the perspective of a cannabis applicant and giving you more insight on how to address cure letters, what cure letters are, and when to expect them if you get them or receive them at all. So I want to start off with a quick refresher of our licensing process. By now, you are probably very familiar with our licensing process, but there are two ways to complete an application with the CRC. One is through the conditional application route. This is sort of your first view step of your application materials with the CRC. With a conditional application, you do not need to have site approval or local control or municipal approval just yet. And once you receive a determination of your conditional application, you will then be moved into the conversion phase, which will then ask for additional information in order for you to apply for your annual license. For individuals who are a little further down the road, they're able to apply for their annual license directly. There's two pathways for you to complete a license or submit a license to the CRC. And as a part of that process, we wanted to make sure that the application process was fair and equitable. So we looked at other jurisdictions. We saw what they did in their application process, and we saw that some applications were denied for very small reasons, like missing an ID or a signature. And we understand that this is a lengthy process. It's a lot of information we're asking you for. So we wanted to make sure that we were fair in the way that we were addressing deficiencies and possible deficiencies along the application process. So if your cannabis business application is incomplete, you will not be automatically denied, but will receive a cure letter. In other jurisdictions, we would see people get denied because of a deficiency in their application. They would have to resubmit an entirely new application. Time consuming, it would cost a whole lot of money to get you where you are. But we decided to review your application, see what deficiencies that you may have, and send you what is called a cure letter. And a cure letter is just an opportunity to fix those errors in your application. And receiving a cure letter will extend the application review process. So it's best to avoid receiving one at all. So as a part of the cure letter, it is exactly how it is. It is a letter that lists out all of the deficiencies that you may have that will see you solve those deficiencies and cure you of your cure letter. So how do you address your cure letter? So you will be able to address the needs mentioned in the cure letter in the CRC licensing platform. You want to continue to pay attention to your CRC licensing platform even after you've submitted your application. Our licensing team does most of their communication through the licensing portal. Any documentations or communications that they may send you will go through the licensing portal. Unless you are a part of our priority review process, some of our outreach through the Office of Diversity and Inclusion, we will reach out to you directly if you've been on our cure list for a certain amount of time. So please remember to pay attention to your licensing portal platforms even after you've submitted an application. So some most common reasons for cure letters are missing proofs of social equity status, persons of interest or POI issues, tax return issues, some missing information from your entity disclosure forms, either some site control issues or financial and management service agreement issues. We've even seen small issues like forgetting to scan the back of an ID or forgetting to sign one of our documentations or forgetting to get something notarized. list. We even look for the small things that will prevent your application from moving forward. Yeah, so for example, great question. So if you were to receive a cure letter for us for something like you missed an ID, you forgot to scan in an ID, you would then, our licensing review team or application review team will give you a first review after you've submitted that application. They will go through your entire application if they find a deficiency. So they won't stop at that first deficiency. They will continue to go through your entire application. So we're sending you one cure letter. That cure letter is then uploaded to the licensing portal and your application is opened back up to you so that you can either upload or resubmit some of the documentations that we have been looking for. And once you resubmit those documentations that we are looking for, it's good to probably give us a call or send us an email to let us know that you have done so. The team is typically automatically alerted to you uploading that information, and you do not lose your place in your application review process. You still maintain your same spot after you have submitted and solved for the deficiencies in your cure letter. And if you want more information, you can go directly to our website at www.nj.gov/cannabis/business. I do believe there is a blank copy of a cure letter on there so you can see what that looks like. But if you have any questions, you can always reach out to your instructor or your mentor at the Cannabis Training Academy or to us directly at New Jersey Cannabis Regulatory Commission.